Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hope so. I'm actually in my truck and I knew I wasn't going to get home in time to stream. Can you hear me, Sam? I'm just leaving one of my LFSs. This one's actually more of a pet store than an LFS. So, Sky Panther. I hope y'all can hear me anyway. Tommy Boy. AV, great. Thank you. All right, I'm leaving here. This is the aquatic den. I think y'all can see that, and they're closing right now at 6. And I'm leaving here with 50 crickets, with 2 small rats since they didn't have mediums, and 4 neon rosy barbs. This will be the 4th time, not from here, but that I've tried to raise rosy barbs. I didn't hear any audio. You don't hear any? Sky Dancer hears me. It's a static ping every 4 seconds, but we can hear you. Okay. Well, unmute yourself, um, Huawei. And now, for a special treat, I'm going through the pharmacy drive-through, and I think I'm going home after that. Hey, Dragon Lair. Yeah, I can turn this around, and y'all can look at me sitting here driving, or you can look at where I'm driving. It's up to you guys. Hey, Crown Tail. Hey, Jenny Lynn. Can you hear me, Jenny? Apparently, it's not clear whether I have audio. Leaving the LFS and going to the drive-through pharmacy, and I'm to the post office already, and sent a couple of calendars to Sandy Dowdy. Those are the ones like from 2 months ago that I was giving away. I'm telling you, this being at the Ark 5 days, well, 6 days, 5 of them are weekdays. I never can go anywhere or get anything done. Started to say that fish hide fool. That's not a turning lane, but it is. Who knew? Hey, Cat. I don't have room to get my hand back there. Hugs and yells. I'm excited. I just cooked Kobe beef hamburger. I've never had it either. It's expensive, isn't it? The steaks are, I'm sure, you know. Whew. I hear those poor little mice down there talking to each other. I hate it when I have to get small ones because that's 2 that I have to feed to that big snake. I was showing him the video from Pants where it almost nailed me, and it looks like it does. And he's like, "Let me see your arm," because it says 3 days on the clip. He's like, "It didn't get you," and I'm like, "Right. That's what I keep telling people. It looks like it did. It just looked like it's best in the world, they say." Yeah, I think that's the one that's got the really nice marbling in it, and the beefs from Australia. I don't know. It's sorry, I'm stuffing my face. This is delicious. Well, and I'm driving around hungry, about to go in a diabetic coma. I found some nuts in the floor, something I'd even eat those. I'm so hungry. I started on my whatever the injection I'm taking now, that GLP-1 Dragon. I don't know what that is. Well, some of you all probably take it too. And I started on that yesterday at the Ark, and besides having the headache from hell, I'm doing good with it so far. 24 hours from Japan. Oh, okay, yeah. Japan. It's close to Australia, right? Not even the other side of the world. Oh my God. Andrew Johnson Bank. I've never heard of that. Andrew Johnson Bank. So I don't know where Pam's at. I see she's not in the chat. She's not on stage. I'm just wondering. There's the 5 guys here that Jesus, I'm not that hungry. Their small burgers are huge. Huge. Olive Garden, I could deal with that. I've just been at the Ark all day, so I smell like dogs and cats, which isn't a bad smell, but CVS Pharmacy. So I didn't come in to get my medicine today. They were going to have to put it back and get the doctor to reorder it. They've been after me a while. So, an evening of... There's Pam. I got a little ding, ringy dingy.
Hello. I didn't think you were going today.
It's about damn time.
I know, huh?
Well, there you go.
Like I say, I was watching and I didn't see you, so I thought you weren't going. Where are you at?
I'm at, they're processing me into the Tennessee State Pen. This is the bus. I tried to get you to bail me out, Pam, but
What? What? You're fine. I got a puppy like clawing at my leg. I'm not eating or anything. I don't know why you're clawing at my leg. What are you doing? Where'd Bob go? I'm all by myself. Hi, guys. Hi, Cat. Hi, Sky. Hi, Dragon Lair. Grasshopper. Who else we got in here? Oh, there he is.
I was just backstage.
Hi, Crown Tail.
It removed me when I removed that message.
It looks like you're trying to sneak across the border into Mexico.
That's where the East Tennessee State Prison is, Mexico.
Ah.
That's you're right. Good eye. Yep. They're going to brand us as we go through here. You can't unpin comments? Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Hey, Crown Tail.
Or I might be able to. I don't know.
Bob have a phone inside. Yes, I'm going to be Bob. We'll have the census as my relatives, Anthony. So, we got to be able to keep up and chat and so forth. I don't know what this heifer's taking.
Oh. It's 23 degrees and windy outside.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can find your stream on
It's it's 74 here. That's what my dash says. After this, I'll be headed home.
Seriously? 74 degrees?
What type of vehicle? It's my...
It's freaking 23 and windy
Yep.
here. And my feet are cold. And you've got 74 degrees there? That doesn't hardly seem fair.
I'm in a Robin bus. I'm in the State Pen bus. See what this guard's got to say. Hey there. I've got to pick up one for Kaylor, Caylor. Robert. 11:30:55.
80 in Alabama? Oh my goodness. Hi, Dawn. I still got to get together with Don and figure out a time when we can do a pre-recorded stream for the reptiles. It's 53 in LA. It's 23 in Wyoming. And that was the high. It's going to get a lot colder tonight. The forecast was calling for snow, but so far it's just got that kind of like whitish gray feeling in the air, but it hasn't started snowing yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if it did because it's got that, that grayish type feeling when it's getting ready to do something nasty. 65 in Arizona, dang.
It won't stand my.
Everything is in bloom, pollen on everything. Now, when I lived on the pollen doesn't get really bad here, but when I lived on the East Coast, oh my God, I found out what pollen was. My car would be yellow and sticky every day. I mean, actual sticky when you touched it. It was pretty nasty. I was like in my 40s when I lived on Cape Cod. Yeah, late 40s, mid to late 40s. But I was watching the news one day when the pollen was like really, really nasty. And the newscaster was saying that people shouldn't feel so bad about the pollen because if you grew up there, you were used to it. The ones that would really have problems are the ones that were like, had just moved there and were like over 40 years old. That's the people that really affected. And I'm sitting there looking at that thinking, well, isn't that just special? Did it ever snow when I lived there? Wow, it snowed there? No, it didn't. But one time when I was living there, it was on the news that Watts had like a hailstorm in Watts that was like so heavy that it looked like it was snow, but it was actually hail. And a couple times when I was there, it snowed on the Grapevine, and they shut the freeway down because there was like a quarter inch of snow or something like that, which made me laugh. But hey, it's California. But I never actually saw snow and bellflower.
Blooming here too.
What's that, Bob?
Amen, boot. I said everything's in bloom here too.
Wow, nothing's in bloom here.
I couldn't find my driver's license, but they took my gun permit and scanned it. These are some hard drugs. You have to have your ID on you. Yep.
It's melting as soon as it hits
$24 the street value of property.
Like I saw snow. Like I said, it snowed on the Grapevine coming down off the mountain, and I saw a hailstorm like in Watts that had to have been like 3 or 4 inches worth of hail that looked like it was snow, but it wasn't actually. It was hail.
What? Were you out at the post office today? What are you talking about?
Oh, we're talking about when I lived in California. Because Anthony said it snowed there today in LA.
Oh, okay.
I gotta wash my sheet. I see some spots on it from something. Bob, y'all are supposed to have bad tornado weather Thursday night and Friday. Did you know that? Hi, Silver Creek.
You could see the truck that was coming so decently sped up.
Hi, Benoski.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you on your way home from the Ark or what, Bob?
Yeah.
Because, like I say, I was watching for your stream and nothing had popped up, so I thought you weren't streaming. And then I happened to decide to check one last time and saw the link for it in my messenger.
Go.
Hey, Mike,
Don't be a Pam. Go.
is he talking about me?
Meteorologist. Who is Ryan Hall?
I think I've seen him before, Dragon Lair. I think I've caught some of his stuff before.
So what have you been up to? So what have you been
Just
up
work.
to?
I'm just working away on stuff. Like I say, the house is cold. It's cold outside. The wind's been blowing and making all kinds of noise. It's finally like not blowing hard right now, but everything outside's been rattling and banging around from the wind. Kind of a yucky, depressing day. Like I say, the sky is kind of that light gray color that it gets before it snows. We're supposed to get snow like yesterday and today, but we didn't get any yet. But a lot of Wyoming has. There's a lot of roads closed in Wyoming right now because they got a lot of snow. We just happen to not get it this time.
See that
Not
sky?
yet, anyway. But I'll bet you it's going to tonight. Let me see what the forecast says now. Oh, no. We don't have any, and it doesn't call for any more snow until the weekend or after the weekend. But temperatures are going to be in the 20s and 30s for highs all week. And single digits for lows, so that's always fun.
Right.
We're supposed to get down to, looks like 7 tonight. Not 77. I don't know, Anthony. I haven't really watched the weather. I just check it, see what it says on my temperature thing on the weather, but I haven't watched any shows on it. Northern California is supposed to have a major blizzard. Oh, I hope you get everything worked out, Mike. Now I'm depressed. I wish I could help Mike out.
She acts like she can't hear me. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Say that I act like I couldn't hear you, but I didn't hear anything before that. Now I don't hear you. If you're talking, I don't hear you.
Talk. Can you hear me when I talk?
I hear you now, yeah. And I see you driving down the road. You should just put yourself on big so we can watch you drive instead of looking at me.
I asked
I heard you say I asked, and then I didn't hear anything else. Dragonlair says you need to sing, Bob.
guess you're happy now.
Now I can hear you. And I can see you. Yay. I see your mouth moving.
But you can't hear me?
I can right now, but I know you were talking earlier and I couldn't.
Told me my AV was fine.
Now you just said something and I didn't hear it. I saw your mouth move. And I can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear you. Mike says Bob is cutting in and out. He's mostly out right now.
I don't know what's wrong. Uh,
I heard you briefly and now you're cut out again. Oh, goldfishies. Or is that swordtails? I can't tell. That's barbs. Is that barbs? Okay.
Rosy Barbs.
What are you doing, you darn puppy? Come here. What are you getting into, huh? Did you attack the cat? Is that what you did? Rosy barbs, yep. Uh-oh, Anthony. Bob, audio no here. I know I can't hear. I just hear him every once in a while, but not very often. I see his mouth moving, so I know he's got something to say, but, you know.
Oh, Anthony, that vaping's no good anyway. Should I?
I think my coffee's ready, but I don't want to shut me off and go get it because that'll just leave you sitting there talking to, or like acting like you're talking, but no sound coming out.
Are you going tonight, Pam?
Probably. I don't know. I needed to do an auction, but I don't think the drawing I'm working on is going to be ready yet tonight. But I think I'm going to go and just have fun tonight anyway. And then I'll try to work in an auction like tomorrow or something. Because I still have a couple bills that I need to get paid in the next couple of days. But yeah, I think I'll go tonight just to visit and have fun. Otherwise, Grasshopper might come hunt me down. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? And we can't hear Bob. You see that? I see him talking, but